What's up, quarantiners? Hope you're all having a good day. So I mentioned in a previous video about how I had some knee pain a while back and all the stuff that I did to rehab that. And since I just tweaked it the other day, I figured I might as well do a video about it now while we're all stuck at home, and maybe some of you guys can add some of these things to your list. Take what you can. It is a lot. It is going to be, this is part 1 of a part 2 series. Over in this episode, we're going to be going over the prehab and the stretching. And the next episode will be about knee strengthening exercises that you guys can do to, once you are back to full health, how you can keep that longevity going. You're going to need 2 things for this video. One, you're going to need a mini band. I'm using a heavy band here, red, so it's the 3rd heaviest band. Usually when you're talking about any mini band or resistance band, yellow or orange is the lightest, followed by blue is like a medium, red being heavy, and then black being super heavy or heavy duty, some of them call it. I've been using a red mini band, and on the TKEs I was using a blue mini band. A blue resistance band. So yeah, let's get right into it. So the first thing I always do is, you're going to see a lot of calf, hip, and glute stuff in this routine, mostly because opening up the hips and strengthening the glutes is a big part of having strong knees. Usually when you have weak knees, it's because you have weak glutes or weak hips. So don't be overwhelmed by the amount. It's just everything that I thought of that has helped me over the years to combat knee pain. So the first thing I always do is banded lateral steps. I like to start off with short and choppy steps at first, and then start to take longer strides. You're going to want to do 15 to 20 reps on those, and then right into the banded monster walks, going forward and then going back as well. 15 to 20 reps on those. Next up are mini band squats. So you're going to want to sit at your normal squat stance. You're really going to try to force those knees out. Allow yourself to sink into it and really open up those hips. Next are some of my favorites. They're called band chops. You can also do these without a mini band, just like high knees, where you bring your knees all the way up. That works too. 10 per leg, or if you guys feel the need to do more, feel free. This is good with an isolation hold at the top, after you've done them for about 8 to 10 seconds, and then right into the banded extensions. So you want to come up just like you were doing the chop, hold it, and then start to do like a leg extension. And if you need to hold on to something, that's fine too. After that, we have in and outs. So you want to start a little bit smaller or a little bit narrower than your normal squat stance. And just like the banded laterals, you're going to jump out and then back in. Do that for about 20 reps. And then right into the banded abductors. So you can do these standing up, or you can do these lying down. And then as we get down on the floor, I like to do some leg raises with the band. And make sure your toe is pointing up. And you want to raise it up and then slowly back down and back up again. You can do these standing as well. You guys have seen me before in my videos do clams. I like to do these closed at first and then really open up the chest. And after that, the glute ham raise. The main thing on the glute ham raises is to control on the way down. Really try to keep the tension on the band. And if I'm feeling good after these, after I'm done with the banded stuff, I'll go right into my workout. If I feel like I need a little bit more, I'll go into this next part of the routine, which starts with walking lunges with a flex. So you're doing a lunge, and then you're picking your knee all the way up, like you're doing a high knee, and then you're stepping long in your strides. And then when you come up on the lunge, you flex your calf back. That's going to give you a nice little stretch. And if that doesn't do it, you can always find something sturdy to hold on to, a wall or something, and do the calf stretch one at a time for about 30 to 60 seconds. Make sure you're keeping your legs straight. Then we do what I call pendulum swings, forward and back. And when you come out to the side, you really want to make sure you open up the hips before you go back down. And these are some of my favorites. They're called TKEs. And I guess this would classify as a prehab exercise, I guess you could say, which is why I've written 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps on here, because I like to do them a couple different ways. I like to do it with the band, with the foot position further, and then the foot position normal, and then I like to do, it's almost like a half lunge, where I allow the band to track my knee. To 20 reps each. You can also do this with your leg facing the other way as well. You guys have seen me do the runner's lunge before. This one is another good one for sinking right down with the hips. Really holding it. Getting a nice good stretch. And then I like to come out, since I'm already in this pose, do a nice little hamstring stretch. Grab the toes. And I love this next one. It's called the child's pose. If you guys haven't, it's a yoga pose if you guys don't know.
And I saved the best
really
for last.
Good. This feels so good. I've fallen asleep.
I recommend you do if you don't have time to do anything else. I recommend you really do these last ones, especially if you want to rehab your knee. Foam rolling the IT band or the lateral leg, and really finding that spot. It's right at, I recommend starting right above the hip and rolling all the way down to right above the knee, and you'll know when you feel it. And also these foam roller leg extensions, I guess you would call them. You use the foam roller to really pinpoint under the knee, and then you push away with your leg as you're raising up for the extension. And these are called squat, hold, and reach. Really sink down into your squat stance, pull on the toes, pull your shoulders, use your elbows to really push those knees out, and then up. These last few stretches are just what I call groundwork. If I feel I needed a little bit more, I'll do these. These are really good for after your workout. And this is my absolute favorite exercise for knee rehabilitation, you guys. Lacrosse ball hamstring flossing. You just need a flat table or something that you can put the ball in between your leg and whatever it is you're using, and really roll around, find tight areas, You can work this just like a foam roller. It's just a little bit easier to get into some of the smaller spaces. So I really recommend doing this. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.